What's up, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling fans? It's your boy Cleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living, and tonight we have a jam-packed show for you. You'll get to see some of the greatest performers in wrestling today. Tonight, we have a matchup between the brash, cocky, young, arrogant, 18-year-old veteran, beautiful Brad Baylor, taking on the professor of fun, Mr. Evander James. We also got Lucas Chase competing in an open challenge. I wonder who his opponent will be. And don't worry, I didn't forget about the ladies. And for the first time ever, we have the beautiful pop sensation Becca taking on the pure power of the courageous one, Christina Marie. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for in your main event in the debut episode of PAPW ReCHARGED. We have the world's largest athlete, Rob the Giant, taking on the massive 300 pounds of pure titanium, the Kingpin, Brian Milonis. Let the show begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the one, the only Matt DeCourt, and I'm really hyped up because I'm your MC for a wrestling show like you have never seen before. This is ReCHARGED. And let me tell you what, we have one hell of a debut show in store for all of you. We have Lucas Chase's Chase Greatness Open Challenge match. Who's going to answer that? I don't know. We got a locker room full of talented individuals that I'm sure are chomping at the bit to answer it. And we've also got beautiful Brad Baylor taking on Mr. Evander James, your favorite teacher, the gatekeeper of the Good Noodle Stars. If you're a good noodle, they'll put a little sticker on your forehead. I've gotten them before. I know you're probably wanting one too. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to throw it down to our broadcast team, the sensational John Finan and... Wait a minute, hold on, producer, am I reading this right? Are you serious? Jared Silverkite?
It's now time for the Chase Greatness Open Challenge.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the debut episode of PAPW ReCHARGED. I am the one and only OG Trust Fund benefactor, Jared Silverkite, joined with Mr. First Timer,
John Finan.
That's right, First Timer Finan, and we are kicking things off with the Chase Greatness Open Challenge, which is being hosted by none other than Lucas Chase himself. Lucas Chase, an original, a veteran here at PAPW. A lot of kids at the school have looked up to him as a bit of a locker room leader, but Lucas feels like he's not getting the respect that he deserves, and that's why he's issuing this open challenge. We'll see who's up to the challenge.
Well, this is a go-to move by Lucas. He wants respect in that locker room. There's a lot of guys in the locker room who would love to take a shot at Mr. Chase.
And hey, Lucas is a guy who came up in the Connecticut independent scene.
I think we got to hear from him.
And I think we're about to hear from him here.
Now, PAPW ReCHARGED, huh? Nobody's asking you for your applause. I'm not here to plug a brand. I'm here to do what I do best, and that is drop bodies in my building.
Not making many friends here in East Haven, Connecticut.
You see, I've been gone for a little while, and the fact of the matter is that I took time off because Lucas Chase is about one thing, and that is elevating the game. And Lucas Chase was in spite of a challenge. Lucas Chase was not reaching his maximum potential in this dump of a town known as East Haven. But when I got that phone call and Vlad said, hey, I want the cure, I need the cure on the debut episode of ReCHARGED, I said, Vlad, I'm gonna need to be taken care of. And I'm not talking about a payday. I'm not talking about a title shot. I'm talking about unmitigated legal assault. You see, because Lucas Chase went away to elevate, but I needed to rid myself of poison. I needed to cure myself of what was killing me. And I did that, but in getting rid of one addiction, I have created a new one. And my addiction is hurting people. My addiction is stepping in between these ropes and dropping bodies. So, I get to create my own rules. I get to choose the stipulation. And anybody who's brave enough in the back to step through that curtain is gonna have to pin my shoulders to the mat, not for a count of 3, but for a count of 5, because if you wanna beat the cure, you gotta make sure I stay down. There will be no fighting on the outside. You leave the ring, you lose the match. And of course, it's tap or snap. No breaks don't count. Welcome to the Chase Greatness Open Challenge. Now, call him out!
Unique set of rules he's laid out here. Let's see who answers from this very talented locker room.
Given the intensity you can hear in Lucas Chase's voice, whoever's about to walk through that curtain is taking his life into his own hands. And the interesting thing here is that Lorenzo and Lucas, you know that they've wrestled each other plenty of times in this building and for various other promotions around the New England independent scene. And, you know, this is what we're talking about. These are two guys. This is a guy who looked to Lucas as a mentor, but Lucas obviously feels like he's done trying to help elevate the younger talent. This is his time, and this is the platform for him to flat out hurt somebody.
He might feel that way. However, Vendetta, he is not going to step down from any challenge, especially not Lucas Chase, a guy, as you said, he has great history with. Chase coming right at him here. Again, Vendetta not going to step down.
And you know, I kind of love the rules here because it's not Lucas who has anything to prove. He's doing this because he wants to hurt somebody. It's enjoy. Oh!
Vendetta right away. Missile drop kick, getting right at him. Fist of Fury, kick to the midsection. And Chase, who's made the rules here, suddenly he's against the ropes. Blocks the punch, nails one of his own.
Hey, if Vendetta's going to stand any chance, this is what he has to do. Keep the action moving.
Sunset flip. Oh.
There's the boot from Chase. This is exactly why he issued this open challenge. He's not even going for the cover.
He wants to hurt people. He does not care.
Make no mistake, this is leisure for Lucas Chase. And you know, I love the rules here. It should be a 5 count. Lorenzo's the one who has something to prove. Lucas, this is just a glorified sparring session to him.
Yeah, he makes the rules, and you know what? That was the opportunity that was given to him by Vlad when he stepped into the arena tonight. If you're going to beat him, you have to beat him at his own game. Hip toss, takedown.
And let's be clear here. For the longest time, you know, Lucas, this is somebody who spent plenty of time training at PAPW. All the kids had no problem with him making the rules in the past when he was leading classes every night of the week. But now he's done trying to, you know, extend a helping hand. He knows that, hey, time is short in this business. If he wants to elevate, he's got to beat somebody up.
And right now he's beating up Vendetta. I don't know how long this match is going to go. And again, it cannot be stopped. as he just tosses him from pillar to post.
These are two guys, they've been on opposing sides, warring factions in Northeast Wrestling.
1, 2.
Lucas Chase, a member of Victorium, Vendetta, a member of the Battle Academy.
Yeah, they've been toe-to-toe for years. However, now Vendetta, he is stepping into Chase's dungeon. This is his ballgame. And Chase is in full control at the moment. Vendetta, he's having a tough time just getting to his feet. Once again, this is the debut episode of PAPW ReCHARGED.
That is right.
Slap by Vendetta.
I think that just got under his skin.
It sure did, but he's firing back. Back of the neck. Oof. In the corner. Another shot to Chase. Goes to send him in. Reverse.
There you go. There's the veteran experience.
Get a takedown.
Rookie mistake by Vendetta.
European uppercut. Chase is pulling out all the stops tonight. He's trying to prove a point. It's not about winning the match. It's about proving a point and showing who is the top dog here at ReCHARGED.
And think about this for a second. Again, sparring partner, somebody that Lucas has known for a number of years, trained together. Imagine if this was a total stranger fighting.
1, 2, 3. You know what? Normally you'd say that's a near fall. That's not a near fall.
Listen, I would make the strong case here that Lucas is taking it easy on him. I mean, come on. This is a guy, he traveled to Texas, moved to Texas for a number of years so he could train with Dustin Rhodes to level his game up. And he didn't do that so he could come back here and play second fiddle to some upstart young kids.
That is true. He came here to make a name for himself. And like you said, he did not come for a payday. He came to make a point. He's gone through elite training to come back to ReCHARGED to make a point, and unfortunately for Vendetta, he chose the wrong night to challenge Chase.
It's wrong place, wrong time for Vendetta, and the sooner this ends, the better. I mean, I wouldn't even kick out if I was...
Doesn't do anything.
He's not even going to give him the opportunity.
Nope, he's just toying with him at this point. Snap suplex. 1. Just toying with him. Picks him up after a 1 count.
And you can see right here, like, the real intent behind this Chase Greatness Open challenge. This is an opportunity for Lucas to straight up administer punishment.
It really is, and that's what he's taking advantage of. He is punishing. It is the teacher punishing the student.
And again, folks, just to reiterate the rules, it's got to be a 5 count for Vendetta.
Get to the midsection.
And if you,
oh, a famouser. He's showing some fight, Vendetta. Jared, you knew he was not going to go away that easy. Into the corner with an uppercut.
Well, Lucas might be regretting not pinning him when he had the chance.
Again, another uppercut in the corner. And you said it right. He had multiple opportunities to win this match.
Vendetta, again, the inexperience got a little taken up on the ropes, but it doesn't hurt him.
Still hits the uppercut off the middle turnbuckle, and he's going up top. This could be a mistake. Now, you don't want to go outside in a match like this. He gets pushed off. This thing's over.
That's right. No leaving the
Bulldog off the top rope.
It's a rare mistake by the veteran. Vendetta really took a risk with as much time as it took to set up that maneuver, but now he's got Lucas on his back. Is this going to be an upset?
3, 4, fall, a near fall. A 4 and
there
a
you see
half.
the rules coming into play. 3 count won't do the trick. It's got to be 5 to put down the cure.
And Lucas Chase knows that. He knew he did not have to kick out at 2.5.
Exactly. I mean, who's to say if this was, under normal rules, Lucas is instinctively going to kick out at 2, but now he can take a little extra second breather to recover.
Absolutely, and that's what he's doing right now in the corner. Here comes Vendetta again. Pick up, pop up, powerbomb.
Lucas still feeling like he's firmly in control of Vendetta. Perks him up for the German suplex.
Again, he's in full control, short clothesline.
And again, maximum punishment being administered by Lucas Chase. You really feel like the result here, it's only a matter of time.
It certainly seems that way. He is again just toying with them, but he can't make the mistake. He almost cost himself the match but he picks him up, drops him down. Now he's just punishing him. This again is not about winning a match. This is inflicting pain. He's knocked out. The ref has to stop it.
And you know something? I think that Chase might have mercifully covered him if Vendetta didn't have the temerity to fight back.
Lucas Chase.
I gotta give it to him. That was an impressive performance tonight by Chase.
Well, the result here didn't look like it was really in that much doubt, except for Vendetta giving Lucas a little bit of a scare toward the end. But the veteran, hey, let me tell you, if this is a sign of things to come with the Chase Greatness Open Challenge, he's going to be unbeaten for quite a while here at ReCHARGED.
You might be right, but you know there's a line of challengers in that locker room that would love to make a name for himself.
Oh, does that include you? I, for one, would love to see that.
Hey, that might be one of your men. Haven't you been sniffing those guys out of 7th Street?
Top guy music right here. No big part.
Oh, it looks like we do have another volunteer, perhaps.
Let's get it. I'm in a Hellcat. Push a bucket. You gotta love it. Broke boy trying to talk big money, but the diamonds in my Rolex flooded. It's the rude boy
I thought that song sounded familiar because it's been making my ears bleed on Apple Music.
It's Patrick Saint, and guess what? That voice that's been making your ears bleed, that is Patrick Saint's voice. This is his brand new hit that just dropped.
And it matches the temperature in the building right now because it is a heck of a hot box here in East Haven. But Patrick Saint from Test of Strength, trained by SWB, is apparently the next in line to answer the Chase Greatness Open Challenge.
He might be. I would love to hear from him. Thanks, nice to meet you.
I do not want to shake that hand. I have no idea where it's been.
He's probably saying the same thing about you at this point.
You ask me, that wardrobe's a cheap imitation of the trust fund guard.
To be inside your head.
If only you were so lucky, Finan. Patrick Saint, call him for the microphone.
First off, give it up for Lorenzo. Second of all, give it up for yourselves. Should we give it up for him?
Oh, typical. These fans are so disrespectful.
No, you shut up. Lucas Chase, every time
Let's listen here to see what Patrick Saint has to say.
Taking what you want. And I always say to myself, damn. When he gonna take something from me? When he gonna do something to me? See, you just said earlier, don't step in the ring with you unless you're ready to die. Lucas, I'm from Hartford. I've seen everything and everything. I ain't scared to die.
Gutsy words, but I question if he just watched the last match.
Why don't we put the cure of Lucas Chase against the top shotter? Don Paper Chase. Patrick Saint. What do y'all say?
It looks like we might have the next competitor in the Chase Greatness Challenge.
Well, listen, he's not shy, but I don't know if he's that smart either.
You can actually step to me, boy?
I don't need 6 seconds. All I need is the 500 degrees. And that's available on all streaming services, baby. YouTube Music, Apple Music, iTunes. Oh!
Lucas? The punch is blocked?
He throws him down and...
Well, no. He did not throw him down. Lucas, being ever resourceful, skirted out of harm's way. He already got a win tonight. What more does he have to prove? I mean, come on. You got this guy in the rainbow shirt confronting somebody who just competed in a match.
He's scared. He's scared. Lucas sucks. Lucas sucks. Lucas sucks. Lucas sucks.
See, this is what I just can't stand about wrestling fans. I mean, you have a guy who just won a match in the most decisive manner possible, and now he Patrick Saint thinks he's going to come out and clown on this guy and embarrass him? Well, Lucas, I think that he's about to be the one embarrassing Patrick Saint at the next PAPW ReCHARGED event.
We will see that next time on ReCHARGED. We have our next competitor for the Chase Greatness Challenge. And we will be right back with more PAPW ReCHARGED.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible win that was for the Cure Lucas Chase right there. He is unleashed, and he showed that against Lorenzo Vendetta. But what's up with Patrick Saint? He came out at the end right there, and it looks like we may have the next challenger in the Chase Greatness Challenge. And that was a very unique rule set. We'll see if Patrick Saint has any trouble with that, or if Lucas Chase will melt under the temperature of 500 degrees. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of great matchups, the next one we got in store for you is going to be tremendous. It's your favorite teacher, the keeper of the Good Noodle Stars, Mr. James, taking on beautiful Brad Baylor. And going back down to the commentary booth now, once again to John Feynman, and you still here. You're really doing this. You're like, there's no stopping this. All right, Jared Silverclide it is. John Feynman and Jared Silverclide, everybody.
We want to thank you guys so much for showing your support, for being here, for being part of ReCHARGED.
You're not going to shut me up all night, so you better get used to it. You go, bro.
Thank you, Matt. Now that's a man who really knows his announcing. How'd you?
Well, he sure doesn't know how to show proper respect to the original trust fund benefactor, Jared Silverclide, mediocre, middle class MC. Oh, he's the master of something, all right, and it sure ain't the ceremony. To court.
Well, he sure ruffled your feathers. And here we go with our ReCHARGED main event.
And what a main event it is going to be. See, this is what I'm talking about. This right here shows just how ahead of his time this kid is. Superstar written all over him.
I knew you'd like this kid, Jared. He was handing everything on a silver plate just like yourself.
Hey, listen, Fiddlesticks Finding. I have made a career out of scouting talent. 6 years. I know a star when I see one. I know a kid that is destined for championship gold and main event spotlight. So, of course, he is main eventing the first ever episode of PAPW ReCHARGED.
Hey, former WWE superstar Nia Jax here, sending a huge congratulations out to my boy Vlad. Super proud of you, super happy for you. Also, I'm really excited and cannot wait for Christina Marie and Becca. So hopefully you girls show up and show out, because I will be watching.
We are back here at PAPW ReCHARGED.
Shut your mouth, your hairline's receding, mine's not, so calm down. Now I'm gonna ask you what you see when you look inside this ring. I'll tell you what you see. You see an 18-year-old veteran.
Exactly.
You see the prodigy. You see the chosen one. The best there will ever be, baby. Now tonight, I got a match against Evander James, and let me tell you something, I have never felt so good. I'm taller than him, I'm bigger than him, and all around I am better than him. And he wants to walk around in my ring and try to teach lessons. Oh, I'll teach him a lesson. I will put him on the mat and pin him down 1, 2, 3. Because I am Brad Baylor, and I am the hottest looking, hottest rising star in all of professional wrestling, and that's true, baby.
There is no conceit in the Baylor family. Brad has it all. And now school is in session as Mr. Evander James has entered the arena here at ReCHARGED.
Well, I'll tell you, this is one class I would happily skip, and if Brad Baylor knows what's good for him, and I know he does, he would do exactly the same. What does this teacher really have to teach a young prodigy?
I think he has a lot to teach him. I think he will humble him tonight as Mr. James is going to take this young student to school.
Listen, when I see Mr. James, I look at the type of teacher that would give Brad detention on the night of the homecoming football game.
Rightfully deserved. And I'll tell you this much, Mr. James stepped into the ring with a lot of confidence this evening.
Look at these fans getting mouthy with Brad Baylor.
They give a thumbs up for Mr. James, though.
People know, Brad, they're good noodles, but you are acting like a bad egg.
Nice little riddle there by Mr. James, letting his student know what it's all about.
What it's all about, that's a shining example of what's wrong with the American education system. You have obvious bias by the teacher. Would he treat all students the same way? I think not.
Not all students have the attitude of Brad Baylor.
Exactly, and that's why he's so successful.
We'll see about that.
Listen, Finan, objectively speaking, tell me this isn't the tackiest outfit you've ever seen a wrestler wear in the ring.
You're not a wrestler, right?
There are cats on it, for crying out loud!
Hey, it's not about what you wear in the ring, it's how you perform in the ring. I'll give Mr. Baylor, though, a little credit here to start.
Oh yeah, some teacher already planted on his back. Brad's getting ready to snap those suspenders.
Welcome back to the teacher. I'm sure this is the first time for Baylor. Let me tell you, Mr. James.
They lock up again. Headlock by the teacher. He's pulling out a gold star. Baylor drops down. Caught him.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Gold star to the head.
All right, so first the referee misses a low blow, and now a foreign object is legal.
A gold star is a foreign object? Body slam.
This is ridiculous. It's already unfair from the opening go. We're less than 2 minutes in here, and he's got the deck completely stacked against him.
James going up with a series of punches. The crowd counting along with him.
And the referee not calling for a break in the corner. I didn't realize this was a handicap match, Finan.
You see it your way, the rest of us see it another. Elbow by Baylor. Punch. Off the ropes, and he is caught.
No, not so fast.
Spins him. Woo, what a maneuver by Mr. James. 1, 2.
Well, if he has to throw up, I hope he aims it in the right direction.
What, right at that ugly tuxedo you have on?
Oh, very funny, anything but Finan.
James picks him up. Right to the eye. There's your boy using your tactics.
That's an eye for an eye, if you ask me.
Clothesline, of course.
Planted on his back.
Baylor in control, using some questionable tactics to get there.
I said it before, tonight the student becomes the teacher. Mr. James is going to find himself with a little ISS courtesy of Brad Baylor.
See, this is my problem, though, with Baylor. John with the crowd. How about this? The referee, you were talking about a handicap match. Where's the 5-second count on that?
You know, if my memory serves me correctly, I think that Brad was on him on the ropes for about 1/3 the time that James was punching him in the corner. So once again, I'd say that the rules have been stacked against Brad.
Clearly, you did not have Mr. James for math. James chops down, snap near takedown.
Snaps the neck, and to be clear, I wouldn't go to any class conducted by Mr. James.
Brad Baylor is getting frustrated. Getting in the official space, he needs to focus on Mr. James.
Well, that is the experience of a young wrestler. He's got to keep the temperament under control, but he's got Mr. James well in control as well.
I will agree with that at the moment. He has Mr. James on the canvas and appears to be in control of this match.
Could you imagine what Brad Baylor will accomplish 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now?
The future is bright for this young man. As I've said before, the only thing holding him back is his attitude.
Clearly you've never been to Baylor Boulevard. I mean, this guy, he's got 3 girls on every arm. You could even manage one of those.
Well, the only arm that we're focused on right now is the arm that has been lifted by Mr. James and an elbow to the midsection. There is still a lot of fight left in the teacher.
And Baylor looks like he's ready to deliver the final exam.
Blocked. Blocked again.
It just takes a little extra effort. Third time's a charm.
Whoa! Headlock cradle, 1, 2. Close call. James drops to his knees first. 1, 2. I thought he may have had him that time. Rolls him up. 1, 2.
Hold on a second. Was that a hook in the tights?
I did not see that from this vantage point. James, powerbomb.
Oof, dropped.
1, 2.
Resiliency from the kid.
I gotta give you that. I thought he had him there with the pop-up powerbomb.
Brad Baylor, our PAPW ReCHARGED debut episode main event. He is not going to let Mr. James embarrass him here. Not in the building where he trained to become a professional wrestler.
Well, the suspenders are coming down. Oh, shot by Baylor to the corner. Schoolboy rolls up on the ropes. 3 counting got him.
Brad Baylor wins. Brad Baylor is the victor in our main event. Just like I said, this kid is the future of this industry, and he proves it with the win in the debut episode of ReCHARGED.
Hang on. He had both feet on the middle rope. And look at this.
Oh, the boss man came out.
He sure did. He has trained.
Obviously, he's out here to congratulate Brad Baylor.
I'm not sure about that.
I mean, clearly he's out here to shake his hand in victory and proclaim him to be the future of the industry.
I'm not doing nonsense. I don't care that you're 18. You're gonna get back in that ring like a good little boy. Yes, you are.
What?
You do the same dumb things at class. You embarrass yourself. You're gonna get. It was not clean. It was not clean.
Brad is gonna teach. It is over!
Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, I'm going to choose my words carefully because I know he's the boss, I know he runs the show, but come on! Brad Baylor wins the match, Vlad comes out here, insults him, humiliates him, and then Mr. James just sneak rolls him up from behind before he even realizes the match restarted. How is that fair?
How is it fair to pin him with your feet on the middle rope? An eye for an eye here, an apple for an apple. In Mr. James's class.
I tell you, the school board better look into any future classes that are taught by Mr. James because that was flat out unfair from the opening bell.
Hang on, what do we have here? Hey, you know who that is? That's Brad Baylor's father. He doesn't look too proud of his son either.
All right, Mr. Baylor, come on. The kid's been through enough. You don't need to pile on him right now.
I think he does. I think he needs to teach his son a lesson.
His son was just victimized by the owner of the... Come on.
Things are going to be done fair and square around here. He's chasing him. He's got the balloons.
Oh, this poor kid.
He's going to take him to the back.
No one deserves this.
I think Brad Baylor deserves this.
He won the match!
No, he didn't. And that wraps up our debut episode of PAPW ReCHARGED.
With a horrible miscarriage of justice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Mr. Evander James pick up the win. I give that an A+ performance for your favorite teacher. And let me tell you what, beautiful Brad Baylor, he tried to put one over on him. I guess he didn't get the lesson when he was in school that cheating's bad. Make sure you take notes, kids. Don't be a cheater like Brad Baylor. Because, oh, I'm sorry about that. My phone's going off. Let me see what's going on here. Well, okay then. All right, I just got a message from Brad's manager, girlfriend. I don't know what their deal is really. I don't know. But either way, she gave me a message, and she has informed me that Brad is no longer beautiful. So take that for what you will, folks. We got a lot of things going on here. Brad is allegedly no longer beautiful. His dad was doing some things there. Vlad was involved. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world of Brad Baylor right now. So you know what you need to do? Stay tuned to more ReCHARGED, because you're going to find out what's going to happen with this and so much more. I assure you, it's a show like you have never seen before. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I'm charged up, I'm energized, and I hope all of you are too. And we'll see you next time with more ReCHARGED.
Is Vlad Adventures.